Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get busy with the quizzy? It's Ted Hanky's Proper Class Quiz Night. Please give a warm welcome to your host and ultimate flange magnet, Ted Hanky.
Hello, welcome to Ted Hanky's Proper Class Quiz Night and that, you know what I mean? Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for participating. If you bought a ticket and all that, you know what I mean? We're going to have some fun. We're going to raise some money for the NUS. So I think it'll just be a good crack. Are we up for it? I'm just imagining you're all in your front rooms now going, yes, Ted, yes, it's going to be proper mint. We're going to cause an absolute disaster. We're going to be like Storm Dennis in Thornaby, except on the internet and that. Totally scrumptious Denise Chambers Von Trapp, what a name that is. Hello, are you all right? I am going to be accepting some comments and stuff on the screen during the show. By all means, you can leave nice comments. Try not to be too rude. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do have families watching this and children, there might be a little bit of bad language, you know what I mean? But there is only moderate nudity, so don't let that put you off. This is how it's going to work. First of all, I'm going to give some shout outs to some people who bought some tickets. So we got Sol, we got me mate, Mr. Carey, who used to be my PE teacher, who's crap at football. Sharon, Stacey down south, Catherine, Jarvis Cocker, Peter there. Nicola Marie, Duncan with his massive hands, and a lot of people who've actually committed and given questions for the show. I think they're watching as well, so there might be some famous people watching, you know what I mean? We've got Vernon Norman from Vic and Bob. I know he's been in touch and he's recorded a question and he's made a donation, which I'll show you later on. Fran Garrity and Kay Murray and Steph McGovern, Butterbirds. I hate saying that word, birds, sorry, but that's what you are. I know they're watching as well, so it's going to be good. So I apologise if there's going to be any technical issues and that, because we've never done this before, so it might be like proper crap and that. But if it is, it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's for charity. So if you say, I want £3.50 back, Ted, I'll say, you're going to take that money away from the NHS? What a bunch of knobheads you are, you know what I mean? So this is how it's going to work, right? The people who have bought quiz tickets will get to play the questions on their phones, okay? So they've been sent a quiz link. So if you're still trying to catch up at home now, click the quiz link on your phone. I'm going to start the game very soon, okay? You also need another device to watch this live stream, which I'm assuming you're doing if you're getting this message, you know what I mean? You can't do both on the same device. It was all in the ticket email. So if you've got this wrong, tough titty, you know what I mean? All the questions are timed. The quicker you answer your question, you have more chance of getting more points. And if I've got a tie break at the very end of the game, the person who answered the penultimate question or the final question, I don't know which one, the fastest wins if it's a tie. So the few people there who go on fastest finger first, you know what I mean? It's like Big Fat Jolie does when she's watching Home and Away. So if you are just watching the game for free and you haven't bought a ticket, I'm not going to ridicule you because I know times are hard, but you can make a donation to my Just Giving page, which goes directly to the NHS as well. So if you're enjoying the show, that's it there up on the screen. It's just Ted Hanky's Proper Class Quiz Show. There's a link going to be posted in the live comments of this as well. So if you're enjoying the show or at the end, you know, you might just want to make a donation then. Do you know what I mean? The people who have bought tickets, they've all donated all of that money, minus the prize fund, to the NHS. But I might just put that in the pot as well and fund the prize fund from Julie's catalogue pot. So, like I said, feel free to comment about the show. I'm going to have little breaks in between questions so we can have a bit of a chat and interaction and stuff like that. Share it. And share it online so people can join in and watch it as well. And if you don't share it now, share it afterwards because it'll be on my page. So it's dead easy. I can see we've not got all of the people who've bought tickets connected to the quiz yet, but I can't wait forever. You know what I mean? Time is money and all that stuff. That doesn't make any sense, does it? So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've got your phones at the ready, or your tablets or your laptops, with a screen that should say something like this on it. You know, you waited there, it'll give a countdown clock to how long it should be starting by, and it'll say waiting to start now. And I am going to start the quiz, and this is where you'll get your first question. And I'll be reading out the questions, the ones where we don't have video questions. I'll be reading them. There's a couple of observation rounds and some daft stuff that I'll be doing and that. So let's just see how we go. You know what I mean? You know, I don't have to be in bed at a particular time, and I hope you don't either. So we could go on to 4 a.m. We won't really. We won't. I've not got that many questions, and then I've certainly not got that many jokes. So let's start the quiz. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right, first question. I'm going to pause it and give you the chance to catch up here. Okay, right. Some quick answers coming in there. Who played the character Crichton in sci-fi comedy Red Dwarf? Was it A, Chris Barry, B, Robert Llewellyn, or C, Craig Charles? There we go. I'm going to let that run. And I'll pause it there before I give you the answer. You should have all answered. Good. I can see all your answers coming in there. And the correct answer is, there you go, it's Robert Llewellyn. 33.3% of you got that right. Wow, not very good, is it? Sure, where's my little notepad? Here it is here. Got all my little instructions and stuff on. So we're going to go to question number 2. Right, are you ready? Good. I didn't even know if you're ready or not there. I'm just assuming. It's the internet, isn't it? It's the internet. That's what happens. So, next question. Okay, you can see David Dickinson there, can't you? Right, next question. Which of these TV shows does David Dickinson host? Okay, is it A, Dickinson's Meal Deal, B, Dickinson's Real Meal, C, Dickinson's Real Deal, or Bargain Cunt? Right, I've paused it there. I've paused it. You should have all got your answers in. You've got to be quick. You've got 10 seconds to get your answers in. So here comes the answer. And it's Dickinson's Real Deal. 88% of you got that right. Well done. Okay, before we move on to the next question, this is our first celebrity video question. I know. Now, I hope you've all got a drink, because I'm having a nice brandy and coke. Let's have a little sip of that. Oh, lovely. Okay, now we won't be whizzing through the quiz as fast as those 2 questions. We're going to have a little bit of fun in that, you know what I mean? So I hope you're enjoying yourself. I can't believe 4% of you selected Bargain, see you next Tuesday. How thick are you? You know what I mean? God, did you just... I mean, I don't mind you getting like an obvious question, you know, slightly wrong, you know, because like there's a word play or something like that. But come on. So you have to watch out, Matters. There will be some red herrings in some of the questions. And if you're in that 4% of Doyle's, then, you know, you might as well just stop now. You know what I mean? I've got your money for the NUS, so I'm not bothered. Right. Next question. Okay. Mr. Joke Pitman, can you play our first video question, please?
Hi, Ted and quiz players. It's Cammy here. Over the years, I've been a professional footballer, a football manager, a TV presenter, a football analyst, a panel show guest. I even brought out a Christmas album. But my question is this. Which TV soap did I make a cameo appearance in 2 episodes last year? Think.
Right, okay. So we'll play the question there. Which TV soap did Kamara appear in? Corrie, EastEnders, Emmerdale or Hollyoaks? Select. You've got 5 seconds. Oh. Can we play the answer, Mr. Joke Pitman?
Well done to those of you who chose Emmerdale. Congratulations.
Oh, Emmerdale, there you are, the confirmation on the screen. Emmerdale, 40% of you got that right. If you don't watch your soaps, you probably won't know, will you? So it's as simple as that. Okay. I like Cammy. He's from the Buddha. He played for the Buddha. He's got a lovely little moustache, and he does look like old Greg from the Mighty Boosh, and I like that. I'm old Greg. I like that a lot. Yeah, yeah. Right, okay. So we're going to move on to question number 4. Okay, I will pause it before I read it. Here we go. Right, what planet did the 80s alien Alf come from? Was it Mars, Melmac, Zubatron, or Vulva? Answer now. You've got 10 seconds to select your answers. Vulva, that's a strange one, isn't it? I'd like to go there. And we pause that now. Good, good. You're all getting your answers in. That's good. I don't know why I'm looking up there. I think there was a moth. So, shall we reveal it? Alf, he's a creepy looking twat, him, isn't he? Look at that. Imagine if he turned up on your doorstep. I wouldn't be happy about that, like. The clip of him. Bloody airy little Doyle. Right, let's go to the answer. Here we go. Oh, it's Melmac. And 33% of you got that right. So, well done. Well done. We're 31% almost there. A lot of you said Zubatron. I'll be honest, I made that up because it sounded a bit like an alien planet, didn't it? But it's actually one of Julie's medications she's on for a sort of sweating. So there you go. You learned something new there. Medical. Right, we're going to do our next video celebrity question. Now, what you need to do, if you've got noisy people in the front room, tell them to shut up, because this person is very softly spoken, so you might need to turn your volume up on your Rumbelows TVs or your Nokia 3210s or whatever you're watching it on, and listen carefully. So, Mr. Joke Pitman, can we have our next celebrity video question?
Hello, Ted. Thomas Shelby here, from the Shelby Company Limited. You might know us better as the Peaky Blinders. My question for you is this. In the show, my 3 brothers are called Arthur, John, and Finn. Which actor plays the role of Arthur?
So to repeat that question, who plays the role of Arthur Shelby in Peaky Blinders? You've got 10 seconds. Is it Paul Anderson, Cillian Murphy, or Joe Cole? Arthur, be quiet. That was my impression there. Wasn't very good, was it? Okay, so I think all your answers are in there. I do put 11 seconds on the clock so I can stop it 1 second before, so it doesn't reveal the answer. But it still means you get a full 10 seconds, and that's maths. It's maths. Mr. Carey taught me that when he was substitute teaching for Mrs. Daniels. Right, okie doke. So you've all answered. Here we go with the correct answer. Can we have it, Mr. Joke Pitman?
The correct answer is Paul Anderson. Keep supporting charity. Keep supporting Ted. Even if he is an arsehole.
Thanks for calling me an arsehole there, Tommy Shelby. That was my good friend who's an impressionist called Charlie Hopkinson. Look him up on YouTube. He's fantastic. So the correct answer is Paul Anderson, and 61% of you got that right. Well done. Well done. I'm impressed. By order of the Leaky Bladders, I've put there. It's my new show. I'm thinking of starting, set in an old people's home who are retired gangsters who have like really sharp dentures in the cap of their hats. And if they don't get the bloody supper on time, they just go mad. So that's the Leaky Bladders. Channel 4 watching, get in touch. I wrote a script. Okay, so I'm going to move on to question number 6. Now, you might see that these questions are all TV related at the moment. They are categorized. So your first 8 questions are going to be about TV. Then we're going to have music. Then we're going to have sport. Then we're going to have film. Then we're just going to have like general knowledge and that. So It's going to be great. And then the winner is announced at the very end, and it's going to be proper class. And if you want to as well, if you do win and you want to come live on the show, we can do that. If you play it on a computer or your phone or whatever, we can hook you up, invite you into the virtual studio. You can be on screen with me as I present you your virtual cash. So it'll be good, that, won't it? Yeah, nice one. So we're going to move on to our next question. Here we go. Right, okay. Who starred as womanising painter Jacko in hit BBC sitcom Brushstrokes? Was it A, Carl Howman, B, Gary Waldorn, C, Neil Morrissey, or D, Mike Wallen? Answer now, you've got 10 seconds. I liked Brushstrokes. He had a nice brown leather jacket. I did like that, yeah. Good. Okay, so before I reveal the winner, I can see you all coming in there. Duncan's answered with his massive hands. The Vanden Bracks. I went to their wedding, got kicked out. Here we go for your answer. And it was, of course, Carl Howman, who also played the role of Buster in EastEnders, who was Shirley, Shirley, who looks like out of Terror Hawks. It was her husband in it, so there you go. So good game. Over half of you got that right. That's good, isn't it? Well done. Should we have a little look at the league table, see how people are getting on there? Oh, Mitch is doing well. Geo 1608. The Vanden Bracks up there. Richie Hoff and Squawker are your top 5 players there. So all to play for. Ooh, good guy. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next question, which is question number 7. Okay, so prepare yourselves. It's coming now. Right. Which famous British actor did the voice of cartoon duck Count Duckula? Is it Barry Clayton, David Jason, my mate Puffy Derrick, or Richard Bryars? Answer, 10 seconds, there you go. I'll let you into a little clue here. It's not Puffy Derrick. So, yeah, you've all got your answers in there, I think. Good. Right, let's see who the correct answer is. And there you have it, David Jason there with nearly 66% of the votes. I'm a little bit shocked that 3.8% of you put my mate Puffy Derrick. He's not my mate, he's Julie's mate, as you can see there in the correction comments. I've got a funny feeling, I've just looked at the players list and I've seen Tony Seamans on here and Bryce Wilson, who are known arseholes, right? They always messing about when I do my live show with Donald Trump and on my podcast and that. So if you're seeing silly answers, I can tell you now that they're probably coming from those Doyles. Yeah. So here we go. I like how people are playing along at home as well. Just putting like letters down and stuff like that. Simon Linksey's put B. Anthony Jones put B. Stuff like that for earlier questions. It's good. I'm glad you're playing along, but you don't get to enter for the prize because you didn't buy a ticket. So good that in it. Fran Garrity there picking Big Simon Carey up there on maths, which he doesn't really know much about. So we're going to move on to question number 8. It's one of my favourite questions. It's by one of my favourite acts out there at the moment. If you're a big fan of Vic and Bob, you're going to love this. Can I have the next video, please, Mr. Joe Pittman?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Ted, how are you doing? You might recognise me from Atley Road Junior School's Peter Pan end of year play. I was pirate number 3. I was also on a programme called Vic and Bob and the MASH Report, a couple of programmes you might have heard of. Anyway, I'm just here in my New York apartment. I had to spend the Vic and Bob money somehow, you know what I mean? So why not spoil yourself? Anyway, it's what TV money gets you. You know what I mean? I know you're doing this quiz to raise money, but remember, Ted, I want you to be messing about, telling jokes, having a daft laugh and that, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'll get on with the question. I've got it written down because I'm a bit of a thick get, all right? What are the names of the Vic and Bob characters that sing strangely aggressive folk songs?
Okay, so what are the characters, Vic and Bob, who sing strangely aggressive folk songs? Is it A, Mulligan and O'Reilly, B, Madison and O'Flanagan, C, Mulligan and O'Hare, or D, McIntosh and O'Reilly? You've got 10 seconds. Select your answers wisely. As you can see, there is a picture of them to refresh your memory. Very good. Love it, me. Love it. Right. Cut that a bit short there. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Right. Can we have the correct answer, please, Mr. Joe Pittman from Vern Isle?
The answer, of course, is Mulligan and O'Hare. Mulligan and O'Hare. Brilliant, brilliant characters. Love them loads. All right, see you later. Bye.
Cheers, Rob. I love one. And you know what? He bought a ticket for tonight to donate, but then he donated money to Just Giving link as well and left a message calling me a Doyle. I don't know if you can bring that up on screen, Mr. Joe Pittman, just to prove it. Here we go. There we go. You can see there, that's my Just Giving page there. We have got a screenshot of the message. It might be a bit further down, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Oh, there we are. They're on £20. Thank you very much. Good luck, you ugly Doyle. And now I take that as an affectionate, arm around the shoulder from a fellow comedian who's much better than me. So, class, right, let's bring up the answer, please. Here we go. So you can see there, Mulligan and O'Hare, 57% of you have selected that. Very good. Excellent. Next question is coming. Let me just pause that. Okay. We're going to move on to the music section. But before I do, has anyone got any questions they want to ask or anything like that? I can see lots of people. Tony Siemens put there, come on, Ted, you toffee apple head. I have brushed my hair with a toffee apple before, but, I was doing things for the gypsy at the time and I didn't have any choice. So, yeah, you can comment, you can ask questions, you can have shout outs, all that type of shit, really, that I hate doing, you know what I mean? It's like when you're a DJ. I mean, Fran will know this as well, and some of my other mates, we play Aswad, and I've got a playlist I've got to stick to. I can't mix Aswad in with 9 p.m. till I come, can I? Fucking dickheads. Thanks for that, Tony, there, or Bri, whoever it was asking about Flange. Stop being filthy. This is a family show. Okay. I'm getting used to all of this different technology concepts and that, you know what I mean? Colin Havy's commented there, this is Boss. Cheers, Colin. Book's a big comedy night, Colin, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Colin? Okay, now. Sorry about that. Right. And Michael McDonald's commented there saying, Fran's got a face for radio, hasn't he, Ted? No, Michael. Fran is a beautiful man, a very funny comedian, and he wears nice shirts. So we're going to move on to our first music question. Okay, now this is from a guy who's had he's part of a group in the 80s who had numerous chart topping hits, right, that you still dance to now at your daft cousin's birthday. So here we go. Play the video clip, please, Mr. Joe Pittman.
Hi Ted, it's Dean Michael here from Black Lace, Mr. Agadoo Doo Doo, and I'd just like to ask, which advert was Black Lace featured with Gary Lineker in? Which song did we sing in the advert with Gary Lineker?
Okay, so D. Michael's question, what advert did D. Michael feature in with Gary Lineker and what was the song? Was it A, Walker's Crisps and Agadoo, B, Wanker's Condoms and Have a Pull, C, Smith's Crisps and Agadoo, or D, Monster Munch and Have a Poo? Okay, 10 seconds, off you go. Oh, it's hot. Have a poo, 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 wipe your bum from front to back. Stop that there. Okay. That was my own rendition of the hit song, Have a Poo. Mr. Joe Pittman, please reveal the correct answer.
Hi Ted, it's Dean here again, Dean Michael from Black Lace. And I asked the question, which song did we sing in an advert that we were featured in with Gary Lineker? And the answer is, it was Walker's Crisps advert, and we sang Agadoo Doo Doo, Agadoo. Keep safe and stay indoors, everybody. Keep well and good luck. And here's to the NHS. Well done.
Oh, the lovely Dean Michael there. I would have loved it to have been Wankers Condoms. I really would have. So let's see how many of you got it right. Oh, 100%. 100%. Our first 100% of the night. It's a bit like pointless, this, isn't it? No, it isn't, is it? But well done. Well done on getting that right. Oh, I'm really impressed. I am really impressed. That means even Tony and Bri played along properly, like proper people do. So I'm well happy about that. Okie doke. Here we go with our next question. Question number 10. Right, it's my song. It's my song. I want you to complete the missing lyrics. Okay, here we go. When your world is full of strange arrangements and gravity won't pull you through, you know you're missing out on something. Well, that something depends on you. All I'm saying, it takes a lot to love you. All I'm doing, you know it's true. All I need now is one thing, just one thing that's shining. Grey skies too blue. That's the pause there. Is it the flesh of flesh, the lack of muff, the look of love, or the slice of nice? Answer your questions, 10 seconds. Good song, that, yeah. Got a little bit wrong, like, but I was too busy watching myself singing, you know what I mean? So, oh, there we go. So, is it? He's got the look, the lack of muff. He's got the flesh, the flash of flesh. He's got the slice, the slice of nice. He's got the look, the look of love. Well, it's a look of love, mind, isn't it? I can't believe some of you put the lack of muff, you know what I mean? Well, you know, maybe lockdown's getting to you. That's all I'm saying. You know, it is to me. It is to me. Yeah. Right, okay, so good answer there of our first two music questions. You're doing good, let's have a little sneaky look at the scoreboard. Mitch is still leaving there. Taylor's GO1608 has fallen down. Squawk is up there, and Richie Huff, who I may say is watching from all the way in Australia, I think that's what he said anyway. I might got that wrong. So we're going to move on to our next question. Get ready, because it is a video question from the best shirt wearing DJ in Teesside. Can I have the question, Mr. Jokeman?
Hello, Fran here from Zetland FM and local comedian. Do you like my shirt? It's nice, isn't it? Got it for my birthday. So I've got a question for you from the 1980s, all relating to Madonna, who had 22 top 10 hits in the 1980s, and she did, because I've checked. But can you name for me her first ever #1 single of the 80s? Was it A, Papa Don't Preach, B, True Blue, C, Into the Groove, or D, Crazy for You? I'll give you a clue, it wasn't D.
I don't think that's up to you, Fran, to be making them decisions, you Doyle. Right, so Papa Don't Preach, True Blue, Into the Groove, or Crazy for You. What was Madonna's first #1 single? 10 seconds, there you go. I need to work on like a jingle, don't I, for that? That was shite. So let's have a look. Can we have the correct answer, please, Mr. Joe Pittman?
Hiya, it's Frank Garrett here, local comedian and presenter on Zetland FM. You can join me every Saturday, 2 till 5, with the Back to the 80s show. So I got asked to give you an 80s question earlier on about Madonna. What was her first #1 single? Was it A, Papa Don't Preach, B, True Blue, C, Into the Groove, or D, Crazy for You? Well, I can let you know, if you said Into the Groove, you would have been right.
Oh, let's have a look. Was it Into the Groove? It was. Nearly 61% of you got that right. Well done. A good question, that, Fran. Sat there in your radio penthouse, overlooking the sea. You're not jealous or anything like that. I like the way there's somebody gromming there. Yeah, Bryce had Wilson said, I wouldn't mind getting into her groove, Ted. I think he's on about Madonna. Yeah, I think you've got a point there, mate, to be honest. Yeah, I loved her eyebrows, me. Like, I really did. She had nice eyebrows. I like eyebrows. Okay, let's have our next question. It's a question from me. So here we go. Right, which of these songs is not a song by indie 90s rockers Pulp? Okay, I know somebody who's watching might get this right. Is it A, Do You Remember the Last Time? B, Common People? C, Disco 2000? D, I Spy? Which is the incorrect answer on there? Which of these songs is not by 90 rockers Pulp? It's only up in the year 2000. Right, okay. Let's see how you got on. You've all got your answers in. Do we know? And the correct answer was, that's right. Do you remember the last time? Because the correct answer is actually, do you remember the first time? I did a little trick when I was typing the question in there, and I replaced the word first with the word last. So I can't believe some of you don't think Pulp sing Common People. I can understand I Spy, because if you don't have the album, you might not know about that. But Common People, come on, you know what I mean? Bloody hell. Right, we're approaching 9:30 now. It's like a radio show there, wasn't it? Sorry, Fran. Let's go on to our next video question, and this is by a good friend of mine called James Bays, who does his own musicals. He's doing lockdown musicals online. I'm sure he'll tell you about it later on. Let's play the video clip, please.
Hello, quizzers. It's James Bays here, comedian, actor, and relatively unknown person. Don't worry if you've not heard of me. Some of my family haven't either. Should point out, by the way, that I am not in isolation on the moon or anything like that. This is a mural on the wall behind. Like, I needed to tell you where a mural lives. That's the murals on the wall back there. So yeah, I'm in Manchester. I'm not anywhere exotic. Now, if you look out my window here, not that you can because you're in the internet, but if you look out my window here, you can see you can see geese. Actually, you can normally see blokes puking into a bin, but not at the moment because everyone's locked in. So here's my question for you. Now, it's a musical question. One of the most uplifting and fun musicals that has been released over the last few years is Everybody's Talking About Jamie. I saw it just before lockdown on the 13th of March, so that seemed like years ago. Now, I want to know which former East Ender joined the cast in 2019 and was due to be on tour with it this year. So which former East Ender has joined the cast of Everybody's Talking About Jamie?
Thank you, James Bays. So, which former East Ender joined the cast of West End show Everybody's Talking About Jamie in 2019? Was it A, Richard Blackwood, B, Sean Williamson, C, Shane Ritchie, or D, that big lass who murdered Phil's son? I couldn't remember her name. You've got 10 seconds to answer there. Good. You're all fast on this. I like it. I like it. You're in. You're in. Oh, we'll stop there just before I reveal the answer to the question. Can we have James Bays back on screen, please?
Speaking of musicals, by the way, I've been doing a thing called James's Budget Musicals. It's basically recreating some of the most fun and exciting musicals. I don't know why it's so fun and exciting, because it's neither, it's just daft. Using just stuff that I find around my flat. Some of them are alright, some of them are terrible, doesn't matter. Have a look on Facebook if you want to check it out. It's James's Budget Musicals. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram, JCH Bays, for both of those, if you are that kind of a moron. Which I am that kind of a moron. And so the answer, which former East Ender joined the cast of Everybody's Talking About Jamie in 2019 to be on tour in 2020? It is, of course, Shane Ritchie. Nice one.
Good impression of a Cockney there as well, James. So there you have it on screen. Shane Ritchie and 44.4% of you got that right. Well done. That's brilliant. I've got to say, I made an error earlier on. Richard James Thomas Huff is not in Australia. He's in Italy. So thanks for tuning in, mate, from Italy. And yeah, cheers, mate. Right, we're going to have another question because we're whizzing through this quite nicely, aren't we? And we've still got loads more to do. So I'll cut the waffle and let's go on to question number 14. Okay, in Rolling Stones magazine, they list the 500 greatest songs of all time, but which is the only song on the list sung in a language other than English? Is it Hero? Is it La Bamba? Is it Scatman? Or is it 99 Luftballons? Okay, you got 10 seconds to choose your answer. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-bop-bop-bop. Bop-bop-bop-bop. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-bop-bop-bop. Bop-bop-bop-bop. Okay, stop that there. And are you ready for the answer? I'm letting you get your name. There we go. And the correct answer is La Bamba. Yeah. The trick to the question there was that it was what was selected in the list by Rolling Stones magazine of the 500 greatest songs. It wasn't actually which songs were sung in a foreign language, which 99 Luftballons was, and then re-brought out by Nina as 99 Red Balloons. So quite a lot of you picked that one. A lot of you picked Hero because Enrique Iglesias is foreign, so that's just racist, isn't it? And La Bamba, La 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 Bamba, which was sung by Lou Diamond Phillips in the movie. So yeah, that was a good question. I like that. Couple of tricks in there for you. I'll keep doing them type of things. Going to go on to question number 15. Catherine Young there, who's a comedian from Teesside. She's very good as well. Nice shirt, Fran Garrity, comedian. And it is a nice shirt, Fran. You should wear more of them. You should make more of an effort. Not just every now and again, mate. You know what I mean? So, good there. Adrian Wilgroves comments there. You live from home house, Ted. Yeah, I've spray painted my prison wall, and they're letting me have internet connection and stuff like that. Of course I'm not, you dickhead. Oh, and Peter Brack there's just put the wife pressed the wrong button. We are now getting divorced. It's quite good because I went to your wedding and I'd quite happily come to your divorce party as well. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's just like a good drink. So we're going to move on to the next question here, which is question number 15, and it's going to be an absolute beauty, I'm sure. Okay, more on music because we're in the music round. What is the highest selling album of all time worldwide? Is it Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club by the Beatles? Is it Thriller by Michael Jackson? Is it Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf? Or is it Back in Black by AC/DC? There you go. You've got your 10 seconds. Make sure you choose wisely and correctly, or look like a dick. Oh, you're all in. You're all in. Robbo and Courtney, Sarah Gresh, Brad, Squawker. You've all got your questions answered in there. Here we go. Let's have a look. Like Harry said, that's a good question. I noticed, mate, I wrote it. Here we go. The correct answer is, of course, and that's good. Nearly 93% of you got that right. Michael Jackson, yeah. I'm glad. Believe it or not, right? Back in Black is either number 2 or number 3, and Back Out of Hell is either number 2 or number 3. I can't remember, but Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club's not even up there. It's not even up there. Rubbish. Yeah, so Thriller, Michael Jackson, very good. So we are going to go on to our musical video question in a minute. Now, this is all I can say to you is be prepared, because this is going to be absolutely scintillating, sexy, and fantastic. So, can we play? I just got to say that Michael Jackson did sell over 66 million copies. I like to put some facts in there apart from funnies. So, Mr. Joe Pitt, play the clip.
There ain't a reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby. I got a reason that you should take me home tonight. I want a man who thinks it's right when it's so wrong. Tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby. Right on the limits where we know we both belong tonight. It's time to feel the rush, to brush the dangerous. I wanna run right to the edge of you, where we
question to you is in the video, The Edge of Glory, who designed my outfit?
Oh, I just need to rearrange myself there before we answer this question. Right, the clip featured top tribute artist there, Nicola Marie, as Lady Gaga singing Edge of Glory. And the question is, who designed Lady Gaga's outfit? Is it A, Armani, B, Gucci, C, Versace, D, Peacocks? 10 seconds, there you go. Answer away. She's very good, isn't she? Oh, I liked all that slow motion stuff she was doing, like that. Nice, that, like. Yeah, pause that there before we give you the answer. You've got your answers in. This is good. This is good. Bugger Lugs has answered. That's excellent. Butterfan TV has said, is Ted having some of that tonight? Well, you know, if it wasn't for lockdown, no, I wouldn't really. Julie killed me. She'd kill me. Yeah. Right, can we have the answer, please, Mr. Joe Pittman?
My question to you is in the video, The Edge of Glory, who designed my outfit? It was Versace, of course.
Of course it was. Of course it was. And just to prove it, let's have a look at the answer. And oh my God! No way! No way! I think this. Hang on. I need to do something here. Have people been Googling? If you've been Googling, I'm going to come round and teabag you. I really am. Follow Nicola Marie on Instagram and Facebook. She does some great tributes, including Amy Winehouse and Madonna as well. She's proper mint. So, next question. Who did Andy Murray beat in the 2016 Wimbledon final? Was it Milos Raonic? Can't say that. Roger Federer or Rafael Nadal? Yeah, you go 10 seconds. Milos Raonic, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal. 2016 Wimbledon final when he looked like that. I'm going to pause that there. Look at that, bloody hell, look at that hair, do it. Look at him. He looks like he lives down the bottom of your garden and he eats mice. Horrible bugger. Oh, right, answer. Okay, you've all got your answers in there. Let's have a look who you went for. Tennis fans out there. We've got a few. A few of you are split there on what to go for. So, yes, correct. Okay, we've got our next question from Big Norm. Can we play it, please? Mark Crossley.
Hello, Ted. Big Mark Crossley here. I used to play in golf for the Borough and for Wales. I couldn't know how that happened, but I did with an accent like this. But yeah, I did. I used to play in golf for Forest. And in 1993, I did something that no other goalkeeper has ever done. What is it?
Former Forest, Borough and Nottingham Forest keeper there. What did he do in 93? Did he score a hat-trick? Did he throw his own poo at the away fans? Did he save a Matt Le Tissier penalty? Or did he play the game with no shorts or trousers on? Your 10 seconds start now. Football question, you know, football. Don't even know what that is anymore. Okay, before we reveal the answer, we'll let Big Norm, Mark Crossley, reveal it for us. Play the video, please.
I saved a penalty from Matthew Le Tissier. 49 penalties and missed one. And the big fella saved it. All the best, have a top night.
And there we have it. The big fella, as he calls himself in the bongo in Middlesbrough. He saved it. 85% of you got that right. That's great. That's really good. Yeah, I'm glad no one went for the through his own poo at the away fans. It was a bit of an unbelievable answer, that, wasn't it? And I blame Julie for telling me to put that in. Matt Le Tissier missed only one penalty in his career, and Big Norm saved it. I think he said they scored 49 or something like that. So I bet he's proper gutted. I bet he's gutted about that. I might send him that clip. Okay, we've got another question coming up right now, so get your quizzy fingers ready. It's Quizness as usual. Which famous TV presenter used to be a professional footballer? Okay, is it A, Nick Knowles? Is it B, Bradley Walsh? Is it C, Vernon Kay? Or is it D, Tim Wanacott from Bargain Hunt? Your question time starts now. Getting some good answers here on the online bit. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Getting them in, yeah. Very good, yeah. Somebody commented there that Lady Gaga looks like she was dancing in the front room in Eston. Well, she was probably in the front room, but I don't think it'd have been in Eston because their front rooms normally have a kitchen and a bedroom in as well. Okay, so we're going to go with the answer. Who was it? It was, of course, Bradley Walsh. That's right. The Chase host himself used to play for Brentford, and he never actually got a game for them. He was on the bench a few times, played a lot for the reserves, went to Barnet in the low leagues after that and all that stuff. I'm glad nobody put Tim Wondercock because that was the red-heading answer. I can see why you picked Nick Knowles. He's a very handsome, masculine man. And Vernon Kay would have been class up front for corners, wouldn't he? So good there. Yeah, Bradley Walsh. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to move on to our next video question. We are halfway through the quiz, so this is good. We're doing well. I will reflect on the scoreboard after this question and answer. So play the next question, please.
Evening all. Hope we're all doing well and staying safe in this terrible time. It's important to keep busy, keep positive. Me, myself, on top of playing with the children, exercising, I've been resorting to a few gypsy traits, shooting the odd hedgehog, you know how it is. Ted, my man, hope you're keeping well, and I hope that fat Julie is looking after you. More importantly, I hope you're looking after her. Oh, I tell you now, if I wasn't with Paris, I'd be with Julie tomorrow. Tonight's question from the Gypsy King is this. I'm a big football supporter. I've been since I was a little boy. Which club do I support?
I really must listen to these clips before I put them on, because when he said doing typical gypsy traits, I did panic a bit there about what he was going to say. But I suppose shooting hedgehogs is all right, isn't it? You know what I mean? Okay, so let's bring the question up. These are your options for Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. Does he support Man United, Man City, Celtic, or Shamrock Rovers? Here we go. Your 10 seconds and on the clock. Good. Get your answers in, Fraser, Cora. That's it. Can we have... Hang on, I've stopped it early there, haven't I? There we go. Can we have the answer, please, Mr. Joe Pittman?
The answer is Manchester United, the Red Devils. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Boo! Man United. Right, okay, let's see the correct answer. See how many of you got it correct. Yeah, Manchester United, 50% of you picked correctly there. Somebody obviously thought because of the Celtic connections there, went with Celtic and Shamrock Rovers. And because it talks like that, you went for Man City. It was a good effort, that. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's have a look at the scores on the doors, shall we? Mitch leading there, 107 points. Cy Carey climbing up the rear. He's done that before. 91. Joint with the Taylors, the Vandenbracks on 88, and Richie Hoffman-Italy there on 87. We're halfway through. Loads of points to play for. A couple of trick questions and some fantastic celebrities on the way. Now, if you're enjoying the show and you're not playing the quiz on your handset, please do feel you can make a donation via the Just Giving donation. All the money we are raising is going to, that's a screenshot, by the way, it's not live, so we are got more money than that, and I hope. We are raising money. I want to raise up to £1,000, not tonight over a series of shows, because I want to do more of these over the coming weeks of lockdown and months and stuff like that. And we just want to raise some money for the NHS, so do make a donation, even if it's £1, 50 pence, £2, £100, £100. Do it, just do it. You know what I mean? It's going to be worth it, isn't it? Because you might need your piles popping one day. So there we go. Right, let's go on to our next question, which is question number 21, and I shall start the proceedings now. If you don't need a toilet break or a cigarette break, or you need to go make a drink or anything like that, tough. Right, next question. Here we go. Rugby, because I'm trying to mix up the sports that I know more about rather than boxing and football. Who won the 2015 Rugby World Cup? Is it England, New Zealand, Australia, or South Africa? 10 seconds on the clock. There you go. Okay, and the correct answer is, are you ready? Here we go. I'll let you get one more second in there. The correct answer to the rugby quiz question is New Zealand. That's right. 50% of you got that right. Well done. England, no, I think we were we like ages ago? Were we like 2009 or something like that? I don't know. It was ages ago. We got the final last year, but we got beat, didn't we, of South Africa? And I do know stuff, see? So we're going to move on to our next question here, which is another. When I say it's a video question, it isn't quite a video question, but it's not an impressionist. This is generally the guy. I said to him, "Well, you do it as a quiz question, Mara. Record it and send it to me." He recorded it as a voice message rather than a video message, and he's quite scary. And I didn't want to go back to him saying you got it wrong, you Doyle, because he looks like he just batter you, you know, like no problem at all. He'll just batter you for no reason. So I just accepted it. He didn't even record an answer either. I have to do the answer after this. So we just accept it, and we all bow in the glory of the great Dean Windass. Please play the question.
Right, Dean Winders here. A quiz question for you. I was a professional footballer for 20 years and scored 234 goals. And no, it wasn't the best goal, but the most important goal was the goal at Wembley in 2008. The question is, how much did the football club make when I scored that goal at Wembley in 2008? How much did the football club earn?
Okay, so Windass asked that question there. Okay, how much did the club earn with his wonder goal that took Hull into the Premier League? Was it A, 45 million, B, 58 million, or C, 60 million? You've got 10 seconds. Let's get answering. Come on. Oh, pause it there before I give you the answer. Okay, you've all got your answers in. That's good. You've had to think about that. You're the Doyle because you only have 3 to choose from, so it can't be that hard. And the correct answer is, because there's no video to play, 60 million. That's right. All got 60 million and donated it to buy the Deep. I don't know, really. I'm lying. Probably bought Chip Spice or something. Okay, so we've got our next video question, and this is by another Middlesbrough football legend who, believe it or not, is also a very sensual lover. And I do know this. Can we play the question, please?
All right, Ted, it's Maro. I'm a local lad from Dalton. I played football for Southampton, the mighty Borough, and Darlow for almost all of my footballing career, and I've never lost my lovely Borough accent. My question is this: when Ted gets frisky, how fast does Ted scuttle? Ooh.
He knows. He's a question, then. There you go. How does Ted like to scuttle when he's frisky? Do I like to do it like a wild animal with lots of biting, clawing, and teabagging? Soft and gentle, taking his time to hit the right spots, proper deep and fast, or like an out-of-work guide dog. Okay, there you go. Answer your questions now. How do I like to scuttle when I'm frisky? I do that face as well sometimes. Okay, yeah, you've all answered. Remember, I give you 11 seconds. I cut you off at the final second, so I don't reveal the next question or the answer. So please tell us the answer, Mr. Joe Pitman, Neil Madison.
And the answer is proper fast and deep. Go on, Ted, lad.
He knows the crack. I do like to do it proper fast, you know, like a proper fast deep scuttle, like that, you know what I mean? But it's quite a satisfying scuttle. If any of you are watching have been on the end of it before, it's effective. Give us a shout if you haven't, and that's open to anyone, not just the flanges. Right, okay. Next question is another Oh, I can't tell you how big this celebrity is. This is one of the big ones you've been waiting for. Honestly, it really is. I'm getting moist thinking about it right now. Please just play the question for all the marrows at home.
Now then, hiya Ted, and to all you Borough fans playing along in this big Borough quiz. It's Kay Murray here, host on ESPN and former Borough babe. In my job, I get to attend some of the world's biggest games, I get to interview some of the world's biggest players, and I always think I've had success in doing so, probably because of the natural pheromones that come from me being a Borough girl, the smell and the musk of the River Tees and a bit of Parmore meat in there. My question for you lot is, which major football award have I hosted twice?
Wow. Okay, you heard it there from Kay Murray, Borough babe and ESPN TV presenter, interviewed all the stars, just as she hosted the European Golden Boy Award, the Premier League Footballer of the Year Award, the Ballon d'Or, or Middlesbrough FC's Player of the Year Award. She's hosted this award twice, 10 seconds, pick your answer. I think I love her, me. I do. Okay. Good, you're all in there. Okay, let's play the answer.
And the answer is the FIFA Ballon d'Or Award. Not bad for a Borough girl, up the Borough. Hope you like my gaff. Steady, Ted, I said gaff.
Bloody hell. Oh. Right, okay, let's see who got that right. And it was the Ballon d'Or. It really was, yeah. As you can see there, 42.3% of you got that right. That's right. She actually hosted one of it with what's his face, Rue Dullett. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Kate. Next question. Play the clip, please. Morgan Freeman.
Hi, Ted. In the 1994 hit film The Shawshank Redemption, I play the role of convicted contraband smuggler Ellis Red Redding. My question is this: who plays the role of my good friend, Andy Dufresne?
Morgan Freeman there with the question, who plays the role of Andy Dufresne in the film The Shawshank Redemption? Is it Tim Robbins, Mark Robbins, Tim Curry, or Mark Curry? Answer now, or forever hold your peace. Good. D, good. Dan Campion, yeah, very good. Oh, brilliant. You all got in there. That's good. Sad Sam, I like that name. I can cheer you up. Right, let's have the answer, please, Morgan.
That's right. It was Tim Robbins. Keep up the good work, Ted. You goddamn idiot.
There's no need for that, like, you know what I mean? My good mate Charlie Hopkinson there again doing one of his fine impressions. Just as good as the real thing, except he looks now like him. Right, let's have a look who got it right. 96% of you got that right with Tim Robbins. Well done. We're going to go on to our next question, and it is another video question. Now, I'm sorry we're running a bit late. I'm hoping to have this done in the next half hour, so apologies if it's past your bedtime. But I hope you're having fun and drink some more alcohol, and you might make some donations to me Just Giving Fund. There we go. Next question, please. Question number 26. Let's play the video.
Hi Ted, it's Sarah O'Connell here, host of the Sarah O'Connell Show on YouTube. It's a must-watch entertainment show featuring interviews with all of your favourite comedians, actors, singers and even magicians. And I'm sure you'll be on there too one day, Ted, so keep on hanging on in there. My question to you today is this: what is the title of the next big James Bond film coming to cinemas?
The lovely Sarah O'Connell there. Sarah O'Connell, you need to check out her YouTube channel. She gets some massive stars on there, interviews them. So I'm trying to work my way in, you know what I mean? Let's get the question up on screen. And there we have it. So, James Bond, what is the name of the next title? Is it The Man with the Golden Clown? He's from Stockton. Silver Thumb, Die Another Day, Tomorrow, The Day After Yesterday, or No Time to Die? You've got 10 seconds. Answer now. I've put 5 on there because it can have so much fun making up Bond titles, can't you? I could have done some proper rude ones, but I didn't. Can we have the answer, please, Mr. Joe Pittman?
A massive well done to everybody that chose No Time to Die. That is, of course, the title of the next Daniel Craig James Bond film. Now, Ted, I've recorded the video for you. Can you please stop sending me all these photos of you in the bath? And could you also please get out of my garden? Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Rumbled. Got rumbled there, didn't I? You know what I mean? Didn't think she'd seen me. Let's have a look. Correct answer is, of course, No Time to Die. A lot of you know your Bond films there. I'm glad some people chose my spoof answer of the day before tomorrow. Okay, next question. Jon Voight is the father of which famous actress? Is it Kim Basinger, Juliette Lewis, Angelina Jolie, or that shit one from Friends? Answer. Speeding it up a bit there. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, okie doke. All right, and are you ready for the answer? You've all got it in there. Very good. And the correct answer is, of course, Angelina Jolie. 88% of you got that right. That's really good. Well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have the next question for you, which is question number 27. Cy Carey is leapfrogged to the top of the leaders board. Taylor's second, Van Brack's holding up third. Mitch and Squawker complete the top five. Still all to play for. Let's see how we get on with the next question and that, you know what I mean? Oh, it's Jason Statham's question. I didn't realise that. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, can you play the video, please? Forgot about that.
Evening, everyone. Hope you're all staying safe in this terrible time. Ted, hope you're doing well, pal. Lucky $1 million, I'm sure. Right, my question is this. The movie Ocean's 11 that starred George Clooney as the main character, Danny Ocean. It was actually a remake from the 1960s film Ocean's 11. My question is this. Who played the main character, Danny Ocean, in the original Ocean's 11?
Okay, there you go. Original Ocean's 11. Who played Danny Ocean? Was it Dean Martin, Peter Lawford, Frank Sinatra, or Sammy Davis Jr.? 10 seconds on the clock. Good. Good. Right. Can we play the answer, please, Mr. Joe Pitman?
The answer is Old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra. Thanks, everyone. Stay safe.
My good mate Jason Statham there. Oh, Chris Giles, the comedian. Very good impressions there. Okay, let's see the answer. Who got it right? Frank Sinatra, 42% of you there. Oh, very good. A lot of you went for Dean Martin, who's quite suave. I can understand that. I really can. Okay, whizzing on to the next question. Fingers at the ready. Question number 29. What film did Al Pacino win his one and only Oscar for? Was it Heat, The Godfather Part 2, Scent of a Woman, or The Devil's Advocate? 10 seconds. I'd like it to be The Devil's Advocate. I really would. It'd be like, yeah. I'm a surprise, Kevin. I'm the hand up Mona Lisa's skirt. Yeah, that was my impression of Al Pacino there. Well known. What have you got? What have you got, huh? Let's see your answers, motherfuckers. What have you gone for? Film fans. Oh, not many of you. A lot of you assuming The Godfather, but it was actually Scent of a Woman. Very good. And my impression obviously put you off from choosing The Devil's Advocate there. I'm a surprise, Kevin. Okay. Now, we've got one final. We've got a couple more video questions coming. I'm fucking knackered now, you know what I mean? It's hard work, this, like, isn't it? Doing quizzes and that. We'll look at all these questions. We'll finish the round and we'll have a look, see if you've got any conversational pieces. Okay, so question 29 was that one. Can we have question 30, please? Play the video.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everything is as good as it can be with this bloody virus. The only thing I would say to you all is make sure you keep your distance from other people. Over the last few years, I've started walking with a cane, but it's been a godsend lately to keep fucking people who come too close to me. I've gave several people a good poke with my stick. Serves them right for coming too close, if you ask me. Ted, my good man, Love to talk to you again soon, my friend. Hope the missus is well, and look forward to doing another podcast, possibly. Have another good chat about the borough. My question for this evening is this. The role, most famously I'll be remembered for, much to my annoyance, is James Bond. What was the name of the last James Bond movie I did?
Sorry about the language there from Sean, but he is Scottish. You can't stop stuff like that. So here are your options. Did he, was his last Bond film Never Say Never Again, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, or Dr. No? That's right, it's another Bond question. So get your question, get your answers going. Remember, you're playing for a grand sum of £50 tonight, which you can buy fruit and veg with, no problem. Pause that. Can I have the answer, please, Mr. Joe Pittman?
The correct answer is Never Say Never Again. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Very good there. So confirmation of the answer there. Let's see who got it right. We've got 10 questions left. 61% of you got that right. Well done. That's really good. A really good effort there. So we're going to go on to question 31 straight away. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Okay. I'm going to act out the scene from you. If you're wondering who that is on the picture there, that's me fat brother Kenny. So what movie is Ted acting a quick scene to here? Okay. Hope you can all see this. One pork chop, one. Manja. Hey, you know, you hit my hair. You know, I spend a lot of time on my hair, and he hits my hair. He hits my fucking hair. Groundbreaking acting there. Was it from Saturday Night Fever, Shaft, Boogie Nights, or Flashdance? Answer now. It's a tough one. You know, I spend a lot of time on my hair, and he hits my hair. He hits my fucking hair. And all the answers are in. This is good. Correct answer is, of course, Saturday Night Fever. It was, yeah, with John Travolta sat at the dinner table and he takes one too many pork chops and he gets a bat off his dad. And then his nana gives him a little bit more chop on the sly. I love it, me. I do. Right, okay. So we've got our final question of the movies round, and it's from my very good friend. I host a weekly show with him on a Wednesday night. He's don't take his medical drinking advice, though, but it's my good man, President Donald Trump. Please play the video.
Hey Ted, hope you're well. I'm loving the quiz, by the way. It's so fantastic. Now, everybody knows that I'm not just the President of the United States. I've been many, many things in my time. I was a businessman, reality TV star. But not only that, I was such an amazing actor. The question I've got for you all is this. Which 1992 film did I star in with Macaulay Culkin?
Good, Donald Trump there, yeah. So there we have it. Nice picture of him there when he was a bit younger. Which 92 film did Trump star in with Macaulay Culkin? Did he appear in Uncle Buck, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, My Girl, or The Page Master? Answer now. Oh, get him in, get him in, get him in, get him in. Right, cool. Can we have Donald's correct answer, please?
The answer is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. And by the way, I didn't touch him. You can ask Michael Jackson.
Controversial comment at the end there. Not that I can be held accountable for that. That is my disclaimer. Okay, let's see who was right and who was wrong. Here we go. Oh, 100% of you know your Macaulay Culkin films. Oh, is that the only one that you do know on that list? Did you forget he was in Uncle Buck? To be honest. Right, okay. So we're going to move on to our final round, which is general knowledge. But before we do, just want to reiterate, we're doing this for the NHS to raise funds. Please, if you're watching, you haven't bought a quiz ticket, you can donate. Please make a donation. That's a screenshot. We have raised more than 20 quid, believe me. yeah, so make a donation. It all goes to NHS. I don't get to see any of it. Neither does Mr. Joe Pittman. It goes straight to them. Same with your ticket sales as well. All we take out of that is the cash prize for the winner tonight. And I might even, like I said, take that out of Julie's catalogue money without a known. So it might all go to the NHS. So that's going to be great, isn't it? So please do that. Have we got any nice comments to look at today? Mr. Joe Pittman, has anybody said anything nice? I know Fan TV is saying, get your donations in, folks, to the NHS. Thanks, Matters. Great channel, Fan TV. Alan Devine's just saying hello to his mates there. I love Trump. I know you do, Suzanne. Thanks, Michael. Thank you very much, mate. A regular on my Wednesday night show as well. Cheers, Fan TV. That's good. That's class, that, yeah. Mr. Carey, he knows me too well. He knows me. Has he logged in and seen it already? The cheat? No, he can't have. It's exclusive link. Very good. Sad Sam is my also known as name, Ted. All right, Bri. Didn't even know that. Had a day on the lash with Kay Madrid. Oh, Stuart, we must hear about that one time. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely girl. She really is. I like her a lot, me like. Catherine Young, Russ is on Hobgoblin Booze at the moment, making a rat pig of himself. That's how Russ, her husband, talks. He's from Sheffield, and he's got hands like big, massive dick fingers. I've met him before. Good, some good questions there. Good comments, nice praise. Keeps my ego going. I'll continue with the quiz because of that. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to move on to the final round. 8 questions to go. It's going to be proper mint and that, and then we get to choose the winner. So please bear with me. Please share the quiz around. Please share the stream. When it finishes, it'll be on my page. You can watch it again. You can reshare it. Even if you don't watch it, just reshare it so every bugger else gets to see it. That'll be great. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Right, next question. Can I have the first video, please, Mr. Joe Pittman?
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all staying as safe as you can, staying indoors and staying very positive. Whilst we are dealing with this, pardon my French, bastard of a virus. Ted, I'm going to give you a quick hello, but that's it. Ted, because the last time when I spoke to you for your podcast, I got into a serious amount of trouble. So, hello, Ted, and let's leave it at fucking that. My question for this evening is as follows. Which country in the world would you find the koala bear?
Easy question there. So, which country in the world would you find the koala bear? There's a picture of him feeding one, as you can see. Is it A, South Africa, B, Australia, C, New Zealand, or D, Narnia? There you go. Get your answers in. He did appear on my podcast, and all he kept talking about was how he got aggressively bummed off a gorilla. So I got to sort of kick him off, to be honest. So it was a bit dark, to be honest. It was a dark episode. Look it up. Ted Hanky podcast. TED Talks, mint. Right, play the answer, please.
The correct answer is Australia. More specifically, the eastern forests of Australia. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Be safe.
Oh, let's have a look at the answer there. And it was, of course, Australia. I can't believe some of you said South Africa. Big shout out there to I think it was somebody. Was it Kimbo? And there's a comment there. I think Joe Pittman about some offshore wives. Can we just bring that up because I think they deserve a shout out. You know what I mean? There we are. Yeah. Oh, not that one. Check my nickname when I was younger was the Catalogue Shag because it took me 28 days to go bloody hell. I wouldn't like the returns policy. Sorry about that, truly scrumptious. A bit further up, I think it was above the halls are ridiculous and who glasses you wearing, Tom. Doesn't matter if you can't find it, mate. You know what I mean? Can I have a look? Here we are. I found it, yeah. Gears, Big, Babs and Kimbo. a slice. Oh, gives Big Babs and Kimbo Slice a shout out. The offshore wives. Oh, big shout out there. Does that mean you're offshore so I can go around and scuttle them? Because I will. I'll do it. I will. Right, okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, and this is a question from me, Ted Hanky. Here we go. Just get that answer out the way. Right, it's an observation question from my hit book, Doreen Hannah, Glamour Nana. Okay, so where is it? Here we go. See there, that's my book. Doreen Hannah, Glamour Nana. There's a quote on there. So funny, I pissed myself twice, and that's from Paula Radcliffe. So I'm going to read you a chapter from it, and the question is going to be from this. Okay, bear with me. This is a chapter from chapter 2, from Nosh to Gosh. Doreen is serving food on the school dinner line at the primary school she works in, St Cuthbert's Comprehensive, where she's having a conversation with a pupil, Tiffany Bakewell. Miss Hannah, can I have some more pink custard and cornflakes, please? Do you pay for your dinners, Tiffany, or are you on free dinners? I'm free dinners, miss. No, you can't, you scruffy little shit. Get back over there on the free dinners table and eat your free parsnips, holding up my queue with your damp-smelling uniform and mustard-coloured socks. It's fair to say Doreen had a very special relationship with her pupils, which was the cause of much envy from the other dinner lady elite. However, Doreen was a very body-conscious lady who lacked confidence and demure. Often dressed in a long flowing skirt from Bon Marsh, some Donnay sneakers from Sports Direct, a short sleeve blouse handed down from older sister Beryl, and the usual dinner lady pinafore, it was safe to say Doreen was a bit of a dog. Her hair was so white and fine it looked like the white steam rising from a Billingham factory cooling tower, and her face was all brown and bumpy like a massive potato. After work each day, Doreen would pop with a coat for 20 Berkeley menthol, a quarter of midget gems, and also steal a packet of Nerds, sometimes a Wham bar. On this particular day, something different was about to happen that would change her life forever. As Doreen was walking down Laburnum Avenue in Thornaby, just past the fish shop that now does pizzas, kebabs, matters, bars, and supposedly sells drugs, a highly polished black 1986 Saab 900 Turbo pulled up alongside her. "Excuse me, darling, can I have a word?" There sat a smart older gentleman leaning out of the car window, dressed in a salmon-coloured Le Shark polo shirt, earring, aviators, tash, and a forehead the size of a Virgin TiVo box. "Who the fuck are you?" she bellowed. "The name's Bobby Montana. How would you like to make some serious money?" "£50," she replied, "but I'm not licking your bubble." "No, you're misunderstanding. I'm an international model scout for women over 60, and I want to enter you in the Ugners." Doreen looked shocked. "Well, I've never heard it called that before. That'll be £80. Little did she know, Bobby meant the Ormsby Glamour Nana Awards in Borough, which we come to later on in the book. So that's an extract there from Doreen Hannah, Glamour Nana. My question to you is, what make of car did Bobby Montana pull up in? Was it a black 1985 Ford Capri, a black 1986 Saab 900 Turbo, or a black 1984 Austin Maestro? Answer now. I hope you all stayed with me on that. It was a bit longer than I anticipated, soz. Yeah, you can buy that book on the Amazon, apparently. I don't know. So you got your answers in. Here we go. The correct answer is, of course, it's a black 1986 Saab 900 Turbo. Very good to those of you who listened. Cheers. Yeah, okie doke. Right. Let's go to the next video question, please.
Hello, Ted. Is this on? Hello, Ted. It's me, Bobby Del Vecchio, your agent and agent to the stars, obviously. I've got a quick question for you. My question is this. Are you ready for this? I'm known for my beautiful moustache. Moustaches are a sign of strength, power, handsomeness. Which of these famous people has the best tash?
Right, my agent there, Bobby Del Vecchio, is an arsehole. He never gets me any proper. He got me an online gig the other day to open up a fucking butcher's. I mean, what's the point of that? You know what I mean? I want proper gigs, Doyle. Who has the best moustache then? Is it Sam Elliott, Arthur Shelby from the Peaky Blinders, Jolie's mum? Have you been? Or Tom Selleck? Answer now. It's probably a personal opinion choice, this. Who's got the best moustache? I know who I'd go with. Yeah. And can we play the correct answer, please?
Of course, the answer was Magnum PI. Thanks very much. See you later.
Just so you know, Magnum PI is Tom Selleck there. He didn't read the email properly, the divvy, because he wanted to do that tune. So let's see who got it right. Oh, lots of you got that right. That's great. You know your Tasha's, you know what I mean? Some of you don't, but that's not a problem. You know what I mean? Right, okay. We're going to move swiftly on now. This next video clip is from all-round nice guy. He's an absolute gent of a man. You might find him in Albert Park talking to geese. It's Dean Moore. Play the clip.
Hello, Ted. You all right? I still haven't seen a badger. That doesn't matter. My question for you is, right, behind me is the Transporter Bridge. Do you know how many steps go from the bottom all the way to the top on our very own iconic Transporter Bridge here in Middlesbrough? Love you. Keep up the great work. Stay safe, guys.
Dean Moore there, he is genuinely upset that he's not met a badger before, so we need to arrange that for him. I might start another fundraising campaign. Okay, how many steps does it have? Is it 270, 280, 290 or 300? Select away, guys. Right, please play Dean's correct answer.
Well, the answer to the Transporter Bridge question is 270 steps, and it's the only bridge in the whole of the United Kingdom where you can actually do a bungee jump from. I'm not lying there, and you'll probably land on a dead ground.
Some insightful knowledge there from Dean, from bungee jumping and dead grounds. Okie doke, let's see who got that right. Yeah. Oh, not all of you. There's a lot of T-siders watching this, you know what I mean? And a lot of you got that wrong. Yeah, a lot of you got that. Well done to those who got it right. I hope people aren't Googling, because that's just a bit shit. You're cheating the NHS there, aren't you? Yeah, feel bad. Right, okay. So we're going to go on to our next question, which is a question from me. Here we go. Right. What the fuck? I've put the wrong picture in. Oh, God, I've put the wrong picture in. Here's your Rick Mail one for you, Simon, but ignore the picture. I want to know, where does the phrase "wet your whistle" come from? It's got nothing to do with the picture. I was rushing around getting this quiz ready, and I've fucked up. So there you go. If there's a Rick Mail question, it might just be a picture of a whistle. I don't know. Right, okay. Is it that it comes from, wet whistle comes from referees who have a lisp? I like that one. A whistle was baked into the rim or handle of ceramic cups in order to attract attention when needed to be served in a pub. You'd blow. A Saturday night at Club Bongo in Borough, whistle being one's peck of wood, you get that wet. Or it's reference to the fact that it is hard to whistle with a dry mouth, hence the need for something to drink. So answer now, please. It's a tough one, that, isn't it? I do like the sound of it being from referees with a lisp, I do. Okay, so before I reveal the answer, let's have a look. Yeah, good. We got 2 questions to go now. We've got 2 questions to go. And the correct answer is, it's reference to the fact that it is hard to whistle with a dry mouth, hence the need for something to drink. Yeah, a lot of people do think in old folklore that they used to bake a whistle in your tankers in the pubs, and when you wanted to be served, you'd go shh and blow in it. Apparently, that's just fable, whatever that means. So we're going to move on to question 38. So this is a video clip. If you listen to my podcast, you'll certainly recognise the face and voice of this chap. Play the clip.
Yeah, right, all right, Matters. I tell you what, Ted, this one's going bang out to you, kid, because I'm not happy. Do you know what I mean? I mean, here you are telling me we need to do this fundraising thing, right? And it's for, like, people who do naught for the economy, man. They sit on their arse all day, drinking beer and that, drinking cans and smoking tabs. And I tell you what they do, me, you are. Oh, see ya. Oh, the NHS, man. I thought you meant like the NUS, you know, students and that. Oh, yeah, sorry, Matters. Hey, you're there to do a cracking job. I'm happy with this. I tell you, like, I've got a little question for you. As you all know, like, I'm a man that has a tag. You know what I mean? I'm quite proud of the fact. But while I spent some time at Her Majesty's pleasure, I don't know what pleasure she gets out to see me and my little shorts and that, but you never know, right? But when I spent time down there in that London, I saw some of her, like, lads cutting around, you know, the ones that look after her, right? And they had, like, red uniforms on, and they had big black hats, right? And I'm telling you now, some of them lads, they had buttons in 2s, other ones had buttons in 3s, and other ones had buttons in 4s. What I want to know, Maras, is who had the buttons in 2s? Was it A, them Coldstream Guard lads? Was it B, the Scots Guards? Or was it C, the Grenadier Guards?
Right, okie doke. Is it the Coldstream Guards, the Scots Guards, the Grenadier Guards, or those Welsh ones? Which regiment has 2 buttons on their tunics? Okay, 10 seconds. There you go. No Googling, I'll kick your head in. It's a tough one, that one. You know what I mean? I bet Dean Moore gets that right because he was in the army for years, wasn't he? Yeah. Right, okay. Can we play the answer, please?
Hey, that's right. You've got it bang right there. It was A. It was the Coldstream Guards, wasn't it? I don't know what's good about being in a cold stream or whatever, but you know what I mean. Nice, lads. All right, Maris. I'll catch you soon.
I told him to put the camera so you can see his face, and he, oh, what a dial, what a dial. Okay, let's see who's got that right in our penultimate question. It's getting tense. Oh, the Coldstream Guards, 36% of you got that right. Well done. Well done. A lot of you said the Grenadier Guards. No one picked the Welsh ones. You know, don't blame you. Right, okay. Things are getting tense now. Okay, they really are. I'm not going to bring the leaderboard up because you can sort of sneakily see a bit of that there anyway. Right. Oh, sorry, a birthday again. Right, we're going to go to our final question. Mega TV star, this, you know what I mean? So you'll probably get a bonk on and a wide on. So please play the final question, Mr. Joe Pittman.
Hello Ted, and to all of you players at home as well. Steph McGovern here. As you know, as a proud borough lass, I love going back to Teesside, seeing all my friends and family, and of course our iconic landmarks, including the Transporter Bridge. So my question for you is, what year did the Transporter Bridge open?
Right, I figure I might have got questions the wrong way around here, because that should have been question 40. And I've told him to play the question. So you've got a heads up there for the last question. We're going to make one mistake, weren't we? Apparently the next question is the Rick Mail one. I got it wrong. So, you know, we'll play that clip for you again after this. And everyone, don't Google or don't cheat. You don't cheat in yourselves. Right. Vic and Bob, Steve Coogan, the League of Gentlemen, and Ricky Gervais are all comedy heroes of mine. But my biggest ever comedy hero was Rick Mail. God bless his soul. Which one of these shows did Rick not appear in? The Young Ones, Blackadder, The New Statesman, Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, or Absolutely Fabulous? Select now. Which one did he not appear in? I'm sorry about that, Mr. Joe Pittman. I got that wrong. I won't blame you for that. You just followed my direction. So you've got your answers in. I'm going to reveal it now quickly. Here we go. And the correct answer is, of course, Absolutely Fabulous. There we go. Right on, right on. Just wanted to do that voice, you know what I mean? So we're going to move on to the last question. We don't need to play the video question again for them. I'm going to read it out to them, and we'll just play the answer, Mr. Joe Pittman. So the question was, Steph McGovern, she said, what year was the Transporter Bridge open to the public? Was it 1910, 1911, 1912, or 1913? Answer now. This is for a lot of money, you know what I mean? So get your answers in. Here we go. Who is it? Oh, Steph. Tell us the answer, Steph.
The answer is 1911, so well done if you got that right. It was built in 1910, so if you put that for your answer, well, tough shit. You should know your bridges, your Doyles.
Steph McGovern of the BBC swearing, calling you all Doyles. I like that. Well done. Thank you very much. Right, let's have a look then. Who got this right? Here we go. 1911. Built in 1910, opened in 1911. So we've got a winner. We've got a winner of the quiz. Let's see who it is. Oh, by 2 points, Mr. Carey, Simon Carey. Mitch in there at 192. Vandenbrack's a worthy third. Taylor's fourth there. Squawker fifth. Jim, shall we go all the way and see who finished bottom? Shall we do it? Oh, let's have a... Oh, no, we can't. We're going to go 10. Well done there. That's proper class, that. He got that question wrong as well, Carey. He's just put there and he still won. So what can you say? Listen, I want to thank you all for playing along and your patience. It's been 90 minutes there, the length of a football match, but I hope it's been more entertaining than the current Middlesbrough football matches before the lockdown. Having no matches at the moment is probably more entertaining, if you know what I mean. I'm only joking. I love the Borough, up the Borough. I wonder if Carey would like to... do you want to come on the show now, Carey? Oh, you're giving it all back to charity? Oh, give him a big round of applause. Look at that. That's class, that, mate. Well done. Thank you very much. Do you want to come on and we'll present nothing to you then? It's up to you, mate. You know what I mean? It's up to you. I'll let Joe Pittman communicate with you. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed the show. I want to do more of these. I'll probably streamline it down to like an hour or an hour and 10 minutes or something going forwards and that. Unless you think 90 minutes is long enough. It felt like ages for me. I don't know about you. But we're raising money for the NHS, and once that's all over, I want to raise it for other charities, autism charities, all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? I'm going to try and get more celebs to do more questions to make it more interesting. So interlock different types of rounds. I might do prop rounds and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I was going to bring this guy out tonight, but I forgot, so never mind. He can come out another time. I forgot to put my mate Butter Great hat on as well. Forgot about that. So loads of things because I'm my hair's gone into a fanny pattern. I'm not happy about that. But you can donate through the link that has been up on the page a lot, and it will be posted in the comments, and it will be posted when I reshare the video of this as well. So please, thank you very much for all your comments. Thank you very much for all your participation. Share it about, make a donation, and I take it he's not coming on then, Mr. Joe Pittman, or you're trying to arrange that still? Let me have a look. Has he done a private chat to me? No, he hasn't. So I'm assuming that's a no, but that's all right. Well done. Well done for getting involved in that. So listen, stay safe, wash your hands, wash your willies, wash your flanges, usual stuff like that. Don't go out. Support online comedy because we've got no comedy clubs, and up the Borough, up the NHS, and believe.